Hey guys, what's going on? It's the CEO of Gambling. Yesterday there was no hockey, just a lot of football, 3 games on. Raiders came out with a big win. That's my team back there. Hopefully they'll get into a playoff spot here. But today we got a lot of NHL games. And I think there's a good opportunity to make some money today. Especially starting off the first game here. We have the New York Rangers taking on the Boston Bruins. The Bruins are the favorite here. They're at home. Kind of makes sense. They're at home, but I don't think the Bruins are that strong this year. They have issues with goaltending. I think they're just getting older. The Rangers are young. They can score. Kreider, I think, has like 15 goals, something like that. Fox is leading in points with 19. Their last 10 says they're 6-2-2, and Boston's been pretty good in the last 10. They're 7-3, so should be a good game to watch. I like the Rangers at plus 145 in the morning line. So I'm going to pick the Rangers just because they're a little bit younger. And, yeah. St. Louis taking on Chicago. This should be an easy game for St. Louis. I mean, they're on the road, but they're at minus 145. Their last 10's not great, 3-6-1. But they're a pretty good team, I think. And they're a lot better than Chicago. Chicago is good at home, though. Last year they were pretty good at home. But I'm going with St. Louis. Carolina taking on Philly. Now, every time I bet Philly, I seem to get screwed over. Carter Hart seems to really screw me. I think Carolina's a lot better hockey team. Philly's got a lot of injuries. I think Carolina's only got 2. Gardner and Bear are out. Yeah, so I'm going to Carolina at minus 150. Winnipeg taking on Minnesota. This is a good game. A lot of people think Winnipeg is the top Canadian team. I don't really know what to think about that. I think Calgary's right up there as being a number 1 team. And Edmonton, they are pretty good. But I think Calgary might take the cake this year, even better than the Leafs. Minnesota, they've been playing well this year. They can score a lot of goals. Yeah, so I'm going with Minnesota at minus 130. Ottawa taking on Anaheim. I don't like this game at all. Ottawa's been horrible. They've had a lot of COVID issues, and they suck, so it doesn't help at all. Ducks have been pretty surprising this year. I do like the Ducks. They're at minus 161. But Ottawa's a team that can just randomly surprise you and put a lot of goals up, too. So I like the over 5.5 in this game, but I like Anaheim to win. Florida, Washington, probably one of the best games on tonight, if not the best. Washington played Montreal last night, or a couple nights ago, Wednesday night, and I thought Washington was just going to pound them like 15-0. And it probably could have happened, but yeah. So both teams are really good. Washington's got a lot of injuries, though. So does Florida, but Florida's 6-2-2, and Washington's 7-2-1 in their last 10. So these teams are tight. Both teams have a solid chance of winning the Stanley Cup this year, I think. I like Washington. I just like the way they play. They move the puck around so well together. They play hard, too. Florida, they can score. I'm going to come back to this game because, I still haven't picked it. So, New Jersey taking on Nashville. I like the Devils. The Devils have been able to beat some teams this year. Nashville, they lost to the Habs a couple of nights ago. That was a real shocker. Duchesne, I think, had a hat trick. He's really the only player on that team that does anything. So, if the Devils can neutralize him, I think the Devils have a real good shot at winning this game at plus 115. Montreal taking on Buffalo. Montreal's on the road, but I don't know. I listen to Tony Marinaro pretty well every day with my old man, and the Habs are just a dumpster fire right now. All the way from the GM down to they don't know. They're missing a lot of their key players. So Price, Edmondson, Weber, those are 3 big pieces that they're missing. Hoffman's not playing. I think he could add some value because they can't score at all. Suzuki's not really producing right now. Toffoli looks slow. I don't think he can play with Suzuki or Caulfield. He's just too slow. He can score, but he's just not a player that can fit on that line. And that line's a little too small with the three of them together. I think they need some size. Maybe move Anderson up in that lineup on the first line. We'll see. That'll make a difference today. I don't know if they'll do that or not. But yeah, I like the Habs minus 120. Really like Buffalo. Seattle, Tampa Bay. I think it's safe to say Tampa Bay is going to win. Seattle just sucks. I'd even go puck line on Tampa. Vancouver, Columbus. This will be a tough game. Vancouver sucks this year. I don't know what they're going to do with that organization, but they need to make some changes. Columbus is 7-3 in their last 10. I'd go with Columbus at home, but if you want to do Vancouver plus 1.5, I think that's a good bet too. So, but I'm going to take Columbus as an outright winner. Pittsburgh taking on the Islanders. The Islanders have yet to win at home. In their new rink, it's a pretty nice rink actually. I like Pittsburgh minus 145. Colorado taking on Dallas. Dallas has put up a few wins against some teams that I didn't really think they should beat. But Colorado's on the road. They're at minus 130. I think Dallas' time's done. I'm going to go with Colorado here. And Toronto taking on the Sharks. I think it's pretty safe to say Toronto's on a bit of a hot streak. They're 8-2, their last 10, and San Jose is just 4-5-1 in their last 10. So I'm gonna go with the Leafs here and possibly on the puck line. And you know what? I'd go over 6 in this game. And I did a parlay here. I bet Carolina, Montreal, Rangers, and the Wild. All right. That's one parlay, and I'm going to come back to the Washington-Florida game here. I'm going to go with Washington at home, minus 115. All right? So those are my picks. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys, and good luck betting. Happy Thanksgiving.